I don't know any straight men, heterosexual men, that fantasize about making love to another man. I don't know any. Maybe statistically speaking, there might be one probability, maybe permutations, maybe, but I don't know any straight men who fantasize about making love to other men. No.
Yeah, unless he's a freak. I know idiot Democrats. We move on to Obama.
Oh Lord! Yeah. Oh my gosh!
So get a load of this.
No, we might not want a load of it.
Well, he does.
Maybe that guy might want a load of it. I don't know.
Yeah. Or where do you hear this? So Obama's been in the news this week. We're not talking about Michelle, and he isn't either. We're talking about Obama writing letters to his ex-girlfriend about men he fantasizes about. Here, New York Post reporting, former President Barack Obama wrote out his own androgynous mind and making love to men daily, but in the imagination. According to a redacted portion of now-notorious 1982 letter obtained by the Post. The more than 40-year-old letter to an ex-girlfriend recently resurfaced after Obama biographer David Garrow gave a long and winding interview on the one-time commander-in-chief. He quotes, "In regard to homosexuality, I must say that I believe this is an attempt to remove oneself from the present, a refusal perhaps to perpetuate the endless farce of earthly life. You see, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination." Obama, then 21, wrote to Alex McNear in November 1982. So he's not the first black president. He's the first gay president, and we know that by his policies. What are your thoughts here, Sean?
Well, first of all, Clinton was the first black president. Y'all know that? Clinton was the first black president. That's what they said.
I can't.
Number one. Number two, this is not androgyny. This is just called gay man, homosexual. They want to just call it what it is. Number one. Number two. Number three, I don't know any straight men, heterosexual men, that fantasize about making love to another man. I don't know any. Maybe statistically speaking, there might be one probability, maybe permutations, maybe, but I don't know any straight men who fantasize about making love to other men. No.
Yeah, unless he's a freak. I mean,
the freaks come out at night, they say, but
this is. I mean, I don't even. At first, when we heard about this, we didn't really want to talk about it because it's just like, I mean, who cares really? This isn't news, I don't think, because a lot of people kind of, it was rumors that he was bisexual or that he was gay. But the thing about it that's really telling is, again, we had this president who was the first president to, he brought in gay marriage. I mean, really his legacy, and I said this on the show before, is Lgbt. Right. He didn't do anything for black people, nothing, which, I wasn't expecting him to do, but he really opened the doors for what we see today as like 24/7, 365 days of the year. Pride.
I'm going to speak or say the famous 13 words, and the crowd roared. We are 5 days away from fundamentally transforming the United States of America. I give you Barack Obama. And the crowd was all cheery. Nobody, I'm not going to say nobody, I did, and many others on my side thought about what those words actually meant. See, again, words sound good. And when you're caught up in the moment, you're cheering and shouting and supporting. You might not think about what they mean. But when you step back, take a breath, and you analyze what the words really mean, this is called fundamental transformation. And we are living it right now.
Yeah. Absolutely. I want to acknowledge we do have a super chatter tonight. Thank you so much. We have here Kenzie14. He says, or she says, what a great show tonight. You ladies are never disappointed. Thank you so much, Kenzie14. Thank you. We really appreciate that. It goes a long way to help us, put out great product, great content. So thank you so much. But again, this is not, a surprise. It really isn't. It just goes, like I mentioned, to go on to further support that he was the first LGBT.
One thing that needs to be said, if it has not already, if I'm quoting someone else by mistake, give them the credit. I don't have a problem with that. One of the things is that since this was in 1982, what it does show, at least to some degree, is the media and the university cover up, because this has been held, I think, at Emory University for a long time, and it was under wraps. David Garrow had to ask one of his other colleagues who worked at Emory to go and get a picture of the actual letter. They wouldn't let him do that. So the man had to transcribe it, copy it, and then send David Garrow word for word. But this has been known by Emory University and the media for years. It was kept under wrap. Why? Because it did not fit the political agenda, and it would have distorted and certainly marred Obama's persona to the public, that he was not this straight, smooth family man, or married to Michelle, and with the two girls.
Well, what's coming. But then the question becomes, why now? Why is it coming out now? I'll tell you, because he's coming out. That's what's
Is he
next.
coming or is he coming out?
Oh, he's coming out.
Is he pulling out or coming?
I don't know. But he is the new Kris Jenner. What was it? Caitlyn Jenner. This is what they did with Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Jenner. You would see little things about him being a cross-dresser initially. He denied it. And then like a year or so later, he was in full thongs and bras and underwear. So this is probably what we'll see.
Right.
I'll give it 2025. We'll have
if Biden or the Democrats are back in the House, then yeah, Obama might be back in there.
He's probably transitioning.
It might be in
He's probably transitioning.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Mark our words. We said it here first, Poppin' Politics. We said it here on the show. We will probably have the first pre-president transitioning into a woman. So, I will not be surprised at all. I would not be surprised.
He might have his thongs up in lights, not the rainbow flag.
Yeah. Moving right along.